was really good. This boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the Box Clinic and more. And Floyd Mayweather fires back at Vasyl Lomachenko in his tweet. Earlier we talked about Lomachenko G-checking Floyd, telling him that, he respects him but stops hiding Gervonta Tank Davis. Floyd immediately reached out to Fight Hype immediately. And, I linked the little video to the description. And basically he said, like, he dressed it up like, hey, you know what? Leave Gervonta alone. He got a lot of issues going on, man. He ain't the world champion no more. Lomachenko, you want to be great? The great was move up and, fight bigger competition and beat bigger guys. And that's what we've been saying. But at the end of the day, Lomachenko is at the 130. Tank ain't no little 130. Why not make it happen? He quick to say, well, Tank did what he supposed to do, and he got a perfect record. That's what he said, and he doing something right. Well, if y'all feel like he the mini Mike Tyson that y'all pumping him up to be, put him in there with Lomachenko. And I keep saying this. People say, oh, you're a pro-black channel. Hey, yeah, a lot of y'all starting to realize, open y'all eyes and realize that I'm a true spitter, and I don't waver. I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell y'all how it is. I'm not gonna waver because it's Tank, or waver because it's a black fighter, waver because it's a European fighter. I'm gonna call him out. And Floyd want to put a promoter hat on or whatever. Put that boy in there with Lomachenko. Stop playing with us, man. Stop playing with him. If this dude don't want to fight Lomachenko, let him come out and speak for himself. Don't hide behind the fact that whenever Tank was like, oh, he ain't even filling up this. You ain't filling up nothing without fighting on Mayweather undercard. A lot of people know you because of Floyd. You a talented fighter. But, man, these dudes, man, they get a little bit of money and they forget what it is to struggle and how to be hungry, They start eating with a salad fork and a dinner knife and all that, dinner fork and a soup spoon. They start getting in that. They forget where they come from. Somebody pull up on Tank and disrespect him in the streets like Lomachenko doing by calling him a duck. What hey, Tank, you a little punk. What Tank gonna do? Tank gonna jump off, but he ain't gonna jump off on another pro fighter like Lomachenko, you feel me? He letting Floyd, dictate his career. And I guess he can learn from Adrian Broner, because when Adrian Broner, veered away from the path that Heyman and them had, rolled out for him, he got exposed. But at the end of the day, at least Adrian Broner can look himself in the mirror and say, I fought the best and I didn't duck nobody. Can Tank do that? Absolutely not. Tank is letting Floyd, cover his eyes during a scary scene in the rated R movie, like Floyd is mom, And at the end of the day, man, you letting this dude from Europe, blue eyes, tan guy, from Europe, punk you out. And you're going to continue to be a punk, and your promoter just hiding behind you. And then, I can see it was Bob Arum, Lou DiBella, guys who hadn't boxed before. Floyd know how it is when somebody pull your G card, Remember when Ricky Hatton, called Floyd out and pulled his G card? What Floyd do? He said make the fight happen. Same thing for Tank Davis. I understand he's 23 and this guy got 500 amateur fights, but at the end of the day, they both professional fighters. They both have been world champions before, or is a world champion. Why not? You will say, oh, let him get a couple more fights in, and then we'll talk about it, or we'll think about it. At the end of the day, I understand that Bob Arum, and Mayweather don't mix, and at the end of the day, Tank can hide behind that. But then Tank talking about, oh, this guy ain't putting no numbers. Don't nobody want to see the fight. I want to see the fight. Everybody want to see Lomachenko versus Tank. But that's weak for Floyd Mayweather to say, oh, fight Mikey Garcia and move up. Let Tank have a division, basically, and we'll think about fighting you down the line. You telling this guy to move up, but it's a prominent fight at a weight class that he have right now with a fighter that's probably naturally bigger than him and Gervonta Tank Davis. So, what I'm saying? These dudes ain't thorough. These dudes ain't real. They just put on them little white collars and them ties, and they forget what it is to be blue collar and how it feel to get their hands dirty. They scared. It's obviously they're scared of Lomachenko's skill set. And they tell me, oh, go fight Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you getting a scrap with, with somebody in the schoolyard. You say, you know what, man, go fight Terrence, man. I don't want to fight you. Terrence bigger, man. I'll fight my big brother, my little brother. It's getting sickening, man. The boxing is getting, farther and further away from the real competition, the real dirty dog. But these guys want to be street punching guys in the street, acting like they gangster and they thugs, but they scared to compete in their own sport. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I got no respect for Mayweather and Tank Davis for this one. Yeah, I'm riding with Lomachenko. You can call me a traitor, whatever you want to call me. You know, the best should fight the best. If they going around Tank a mini Mike Tyson, they saying this guy Vasyl Lomachenko is Sweet Pea Mayweather S. Well, let's see this dog ass fight. Let's see this Chavez Jr. Chavez Senior and Sweet Pea the new addition to Sweet Pea #2. You feel me? But you know, Mayweather's scared for his fighter. It's understandable. You know, he can hide behind. He only 23, but.